Sarah Sakatos is with the Partnership for Children, and she was, again, one of our nonprofit members in our cohort, which is another angle but very vital to not only learning for herself in the organization, but for the others in the cohort to learn from her and how that's important in our community.
Very good. Well, Ms. Sakatos, welcome. Good to see you.
How?
You've been in with us before, I believe. Have you not?
On the show? No, I have not.
Really? Okay.
No.
Well, it's nice to have you with us.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about, first of all, yourself, Catawba County Partnership for Children.
Yes. So we're a local nonprofit. Handle the Smart Start funding from the state. We focus on early literacy, birth to age 5 programs. If you've heard of Dolly Parton's Imagination Library.
One of the best out there, if not the best.
Yes, it's a
Programs.
wonderful program. We all love Dolly in this community. And we handle the registrations for that for Catawba County. Also the registration process for NC pre-K slots, free pre-K for 4-year-olds.
Right.
Little free libraries all around the community. We keep those stocked and maintained. And the Children's Resource Center in town for referrals for children birth to age 12 and their parents. And the Diaper Pantry is one of their latest projects that we have, free diapers for parents. That's
Very good.
a need that we realized was really dire during COVID.
Sure.
That we got started.
Now, this is you have the opportunity to work with a nonprofit in the area. So you're able to tell the other participants, class members, students, about your particular nonprofit group organization. What did you take away from this? Because I think in the nonprofit world, oftentimes leaders or participants in nonprofit groups and organizations do have the opportunities or occasions to meet each other, to get to know each other. It's a good group of nonprofit that work in tandem, work in concert with each other. If you're unable to provide a service, you're able to say, we don't do that, but over here is where you'll be able to. So you know a lot of these folks, but not everybody in the cohort would know that. Is that correct? So that's part of it for the group.
Yes, that was a huge thing, was just building those connections within the cohort, letting everybody know this is what we do, and then getting to know the other members of the cohort and what they do, whether they were nonprofit or for-profit in the business community. There were still connections to be made.
Sure.
Where, hey, now they know we have this diaper pantry and that they could have a diaper drive at their bank and help support us.
Right.
Or that other ways that we could work together to help our community, that we wouldn't have been able to make those connections beforehand if we hadn't gotten to know each other the way we did. And, even already being in the nonprofit sector and knowing the other nonprofits in this great community the way I did,
Right.
I still was able to make connections with other nonprofits that I didn't have before.
Right?
So that we could work together.
So, Ms. Sakatos, and I'm glad you're here because we're talking during the break about the fact that you just like the area. You love being here. You've had the opportunity to be in Charlotte and Chapel Hill and a couple different areas. So you've traveled around. You've gotten to live some different places, but you've decided that this is just right for you. Tell me about a couple things maybe within the program itself, since we're learning about Leadership Catawba. Tell me about maybe a couple of the highlights or a couple of the aha moments, if you will, about the program itself. But you said, yeah, this is a really good program, or this is meaningful, or I feel like this is really something that's valuable for my time and efforts.
Yeah, so, I feel like I'm a Catawba County native, even though I didn't come down here until I was 9 months old.
Right. You're a native, you're fine.
And I really love this community. I've spent most of my life here, and I've wanted to do the Leadership Catawba program since I heard about it, but
Really?
in previous jobs, it wasn't really an option. They weren't interested in sending me to it. So when I started my job, summer of 2020, at the partnership, and they said, yes, we would love to send you through that program, I was thrilled. But I didn't think I was going to get quite as much out of it as I did. I thought, well, I've been here forever. I already know everybody.
Right.
But it's going to be, really good connections still.
Sure.
I was blown away by how much I learned going through this process
Good.
that I had no idea about what all goes on in this community, talking with government leaders,
Right.
learning about just different aspects of it. the educational opportunities and the connectivity between the different levels of education,
Right.
The different systems that are connecting to make just everything, all these amazing opportunities in the county. It's really impressive, all the work and thought and care that is going into the future of this county. And it really blew me away. I wish that they had space for hundreds of people to do this program every year, and that we had 20 Kim Dahlsteins running around to organize all of this cohort every year, because it's really an incredible program, and I wish everybody could do it. I can't speak highly enough about how wonderful this opportunity was.
And again, this is something that your company has benefited from by you having the personal connections now, by you being able to go through this. This is something that not just you benefited from,
Yes.
but from your nonprofit as well.
Yes,
because now you
absolutely.
may be able to pick up the phone and say, I know who to talk to.
Yes.
Or there may be a question that comes up, and you're able to say, I don't know what it may be, but you're able to say, wait, not only did I met somebody in there, could have been in a class that you took, but the personal relationships. Oh, wait, we need a backhoe. I can get you a backhoe.
And our clients and people who call the partnership saying, I need this, I need that. And I can say, well, you've called the wrong number. It's not us. But now I know, Mary Mitchell over at Western Piedmont Council of Governments. I already referred somebody over to her the other day who I said, I don't know exactly who over at the COG you need to speak with, but I know Mary now from the program, and I know she will help you find that person.
She will know the person. See,
Yes.
just a great benefit.
Yes.
Well, it's been very nice meeting you this morning. Thanks so much
thank
for
you so
coming
much,
in.
Hal.